Drum roll, please. What do we see in the distance but a broom, an old broom, in need of replacement? And what blew into my yard? Actually, a few days ago. I was too lazy to go pick it up. Yeah, good morning. This is Cup of Joe with Jack. Oh, look, I've been busy. Oh, yes, there's the evidence. Let me have a sip. We'll turn it around to make it a little more appropriate for you. Tesla's in the house. Anyways, so a black bag had blown into my yard a few days ago. I was too lazy to go pick it up. I'm a Pisces. Sometimes it's a blessing, sometimes it's a curse. Anyways, so this bag floated around for a few days and ended up right at my patio. I posted today, you'll see that. But then I thought, okay, so I have to tell you another story now. Little, subplots, right? Our lives are full of plots and subplots, right? So I'm going to dare to turn this around. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Let's see, can I do that? I'm not sure how to do that. Maybe I only get it one way, so I don't know. I'm going to show you me without me knowing what I look like. Okay, so here I am. I hope hope I'm angling that right. Okay, so subplot to this is that a year ago, I keep track. You got to journal, folks. You got to journal. If you want to know what you were doing this time last year, I guess you can look at your pictures on Facebook, the things you shared, the things you said, or you could take time, pick up a pen and a blank piece of paper and write something down so that this year you can take a look at it and go, oh my gosh, yeah, I remember that. Well, anyway, so a year ago around this time, I was having a consecutive series of dreams. I've got to turn this around, make me too nervous. Okay. I was having consecutive series of dreams about a black box with a rainbow in it, and the second night the black box turned into a coffin shape. I'll give you a picture of the tree. Trees are always nice. There we are sitting. Imagine us sitting there having this little conversation. You're telling me your dreams, I'm telling you my dreams. Okay, so what happened was this black box had turned into a coffin, but what was inside of the box wasn't a dead body, although it's Scorpio and it's Halloween time and all that good stuff. What was inside of the box was a rainbow. Okay, so there's my subplot, that I've got this memory that I'm looking at from this year back to last year and remembering it quite vividly, which I couldn't have done otherwise unless I had written it down. Anyway, okay, so then, okay, so where are we at? We're at Rainbow. Okay, so I'm watching this series now. I'm not a big TV watcher, but when I find a series I like, then I'll watch the whole thing from front to back. Something everybody else has watched, last year, whenever it was created. I'm watching Stranger Things, about the upside down. For those of you who have watched it, you know what I'm talking about. It's the inverse of the reality we're experiencing. It's not another dimension. They like to call it that. I don't think so. I think it's just the negative of the positive. I think it's all the same dimension. I think it's right here at the exact same time. So you can call that a dimension if you want. I'm not going to call it a dimension. I'm just going to call it the positive, negative, the negative being upside down of the positive we live in. So, okay, so in this upside down world, the way Stranger Things portrays this is a dark place with wisps of white in it. Okay, so think Halloween. Think little cobwebby wisps. You know how we decorate, with the cotton cobwebbing over everything. Think of little pieces of that. Okay, so this morning I had a dream, because I've been watching this series. I know where the dream's coming from, but that doesn't mean that just because I know where the dream's coming from, that I know the message. The message is hidden in the symbolism. So our dreams will take our reality and use symbols from that experience to teach us something new, to bring us a new message. So what I had woken up with this morning was the idea that when we're in, well, how did I write it? I don't want to get off track here. I've spent so much time building this up. I don't want to mess it up by reporting it wrong. So what I had said was, because I write it down. Hello, guess that's the message of the day, huh? Dream. I called my dream Coffin Pickin' Rainbow. The wisps of cotton in the upside down must be snatched and put in the black box. That is, the truths found in darkness, given in dreams or in moments of synchronicity, must be gathered together and put in one's treasure box of immortality, so that they become the rainbow of light, of promise, by which one lives. So this was like a um, a whole philosophy of life is when we're offended, when we're upset, when something triggers us, when something goes wrong in our world, that instead of that, we catch that little wisp of, the crack is where the light breaks through, right? We grab that little wisp and we hold on to it. Now I'm going to show you. I went ahead and, there's a lot of rituals. In fact, tonight I'm going to be participating in a formal full moon meeting ritual. Something I do. It's one I'm okay with. But I'm not one to just do rituals because it's written in a book or something. It takes me a time to get okay with that, and there are reasons for that in my personal experience. So I do honor those of you who participate in rituals all the time. Not a problem. Anyway, I went and got a little wisp of cotton to represent something that had offended me yesterday. Okay? I went and got this to represent that. And because this broom bag had blown into my yard and the part of fortune was Taurus 18, a woman holding a bag out of a window. Hello? Tell me the symbols aren't literal sometimes. I'm sorry. Yes, they can be. They aren't always. But sometimes they're just in your face literal. And so I put my little wisp of cotton inside of my broom bag. So that's my little ritual for today. That's my cup of joe with Jack. That has more meaning to me about a philosophy of life. Here's what facilitation means. High personal effectiveness in commandeering the elements of experience for any particular purpose. If you take your time and think about that, that's exactly what I've done. I manifested in my reality a bag. I saw it through my window. A woman holding a bag out of a window, how literal is that? And my dream of grabbing little wisps of light in the darkness to bring truths to ourselves. Yeah, very powerful, very powerful. Now, let me tell you what I do with them. I think this is important. Let me show you what I'm doing for Scorpio. Scorpio is such a great sign. It's where we get to look underneath the rocks that are ourselves. Anyways, so what let me see, where do I want to go with this? Okay, so we have to take it to art. You've heard me say that 100 times. I'll continue saying it forever. If we don't go to art, we don't find the wonder of us. So our rational mind, our irrational mind. Now, I have been trying to figure out a way to get this fivefold and sixfold speaking to each other, right? There are 5 journeys in every sign, folks. There are 5 journeys in every sign, and they each have 6 steps, and these are the seals. There's the first seal. There's the second seal. There's the third seal. Okay? There's the 4th seal. And there's the 5th seal. Now, so there we have them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But each of them have 6 steps. Each of them are a hexagon. You see that? Okay. All right. I hope this is intriguing to you. This one really was about my morning experience. I just wanted to show you that I'm tracking Scorpio. What happens each day is, although we're given us a degree, for instance, today's degree is display, an embassy ball. So all I know about embassy ball is, that it is an absolute stability of self as a contribution to group integrity, an embassy ball, keyword display. And it is, my tagline for it is, beware your thief of the night. Now, I wrote that in 2014. How fascinating is that to me? Beware your thief of the night. If you let those little wisps of cotton blow off, if you don't find the bags laying in the yard, if you don't see the yellow butterflies, if you don't find your moments of synchronicity. Now, what's synchronicity? It's where you and the universe have connected at a moment in time. That's why I draw the chart. That's why I look at the part of fortune. That's why I want to see, where did the universe and I connect, so that these energies collided, so that a truth came through, so that light came through the crack, that I know myself to be one with the universe. So each of these, why do I have a part of fortune there, right? Can you see my part of fortune that I've put there? Why did I put that there? Because today, what's going to end up there is my broomstick experience. Because display for me was that bag and that piece of cotton and my dream, and all linking to 2016. That broom is now a new broom. Okay, so as you can see, we're on the second seal because the first degree was 2, then it was 7, and now today it's 12. We're finishing the objective realm, and then we'll go into the subjective realm. True with each one of these, all right? So with 1, where's my 1? Here's my 1. No. Third seal, first seal. See how that's already connected because we already did 1, 6, and 11. I had part of fortunes on each of those days. I'm able to capture them. 2, 3 is coming up. We'll finish that one tomorrow. The 4th one, the 5th one. And by the time we're done with Scorpio, we will have all 5 of these journeys that were 6 steps each to complete the sign. Come ride with me on my new broom. It's getting really exciting. We started out with drum roll, please, and we're going to end this way. You march to the beat of your own drum. You have a very special one. All right, find your rhythm. Find your synchronicities with the universe. Aloha. Bye-bye.